Welcome to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program.
Raw and uncut, Jiggy Jag, you know how he do it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it all the way live.
Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Well, I'm sitting here with a linguist. I had no idea. I didn't know you were, but I didn't know that you were a wordsmith.
Call Jiggy right now. 267-2280.
Hey Jiggy, what's happening, man? Reminds me of that David Bowie song. Jiggy play guitar. It's a great name, man. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Presenting.
I'm Mike Massey, and you know, you can catch me on Jiggy Jag TV and see a few of my trick shots there. Thank you very much.
Jiggy Jaguar.
I never knew what freedom was until I saw you lose yours.
Apparently, our board operator is a little bit excited. Because I'm excited as well. 4 minutes after the hour, it is Big Guest Thursday, and we'll get to our guest here in just a few moments. Welcome to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program. Thanks for tuning in to the big broadcast. From the KJAG radio studios in Hutchinson, Kansas, we're live Monday through Friday, 2 to 5 Central, 3 to 6 Eastern, 12 to 3 Pacific, and 1 to 4 Mountain Standard, 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com on the TuneIn apps and Radio Loyalty. Our premium podcast is available for $5 a month at JiggyJaguar.info. Selected editions will appear on iHeartRadio, and this will be one of the ones that appears on iHeartRadio. 50-plus AM FM stations in the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Network, and it is my honor to have on the telephone, I hope he's still there, Peter Rivera. How are you, sir?
I'm still here, and I'm doing great. Hello to everybody.
Now, Peter, of course, has got a brand new album. We're going to be playing a few cuts here in a few. It is what it is. It's you've got a long, you basically got a long career, and this is a long-awaited brand new solo album that indeed does rock. It's titled "It Is What It Is." Tell me a little bit about this album, my friend. Tell me all about it.
Well, the album is songs that I've been writing and written and working on, and there's a friend of mine who's an excellent producer. His name's Dave Siebert. And he came over, and we were going through some of the things I was writing, some of the ideas I had. He liked quite a bit of it and wanted to run over to his laboratory and do a little music treatment to it, you know, kind of give his idea of where it should go. And so we started working on the thing, and you know, we did 1, 2, 3, 4 songs, and we just kept on going, and finally we got to these 10 songs. It's fairly eclectic, but that's okay. We just took each song on its own, and we looked at each other when we finally put our stamp of approval on it. It's based on all his experience and mine. So we didn't try to contrive anything, but we just kept going with the writing we were doing, and there's good songs on there. Everything from, you know, let's have a ball and rock it out to some serious kind of, well, a little more serious outlook on things. You know, I have been around for quite a while, so my outlook on some things in life are, you know, from an educated, at least experienced standpoint.
Peter Rivera with us today. I'll tell you,
all kinds of songs on
this has got you've got a great collection of music on here. We've got Peter Rivera with us today. Any connoisseur of 70s rock music will certainly remember Rare Earth. Their funky, good time music is still played on classic rock radio stations across the country and around the world. Their place in pop music history is firmly cemented, and Peter is with us today on the telephone. He is the original drummer and lead vocalist behind all their hits. Wherever these classics are played, people say, I know that voice anywhere. And I'll tell you, my friend, this whole thing that you're doing now with this new album, It Is What It Is just from the way it's produced, from the way it's put together, everything's well written. Take me behind the production process of this.
Well, I would come up with ideas and lyrics and a verse, and of course I'm a very simple, I can't play piano or guitar, so I just have to bang it out a little bit on the piano, and my chord structures are very, you know, 101.
Yeah.
But my vocals are, you know, I come through with my vocals, and Dave, he's able to go to the piano and things like that and put some more sophisticated sophisticated chord structure behind what I'm singing. So I would do the ideas and songs, and I'd go over to give it to him, and he would actually lift my vocal off, and then he would go to work on some piano and some bass, and then I did all the drums, and we kind of built it that way, and then he kept a lot of my vocals as the lead vocals for the record, because that I can do it on my own. I sit there and I just sing it and listen and critique and criticize and straighten it out and try to get to where I want to get to, and then when he does the music thing under it, kind of all makes real good sense. Of course we make some changes along the way, but and that's how we did each song. That was the process, and then we had guitars come in and some bass work, and I did a lot of the vocal background myself with Dave and another girl, and we just built it. Hey, we need this. Okay, come on in. Let's do this, and let's do that. Let's keep going, and that's how we did it. There was no fancy nothing. It was just sweat, and getting it out. So getting it done.
Peter Rivera with us today.
That's kind of our process.
Well, I'll tell you, you guys, hard work does indeed pay off. That was you've got some great music here. How does the music that you're doing now compare to the stuff you were doing with Rare Earth back in the day?
Well, I'm still singing this new stuff, and when I put out the energy that I put out on these songs, it's very reminiscent of the energy level of my vocals years ago with Rare Earth. As far as Rare Earth used to sit in a circle and work out the rhythm sections. Well, some things have changed like that, but I do keep the basis of the drums, the drum feel, the feeling of the song, and my vocal is the main things. Everything else is in support of that. And how does it compare? I don't know. It's reminiscent in that when you hear my voice and you think back my voice, it connects. It's still the same guy. I don't sing differently. I'm still me, so it's me again. But the vehicles, the songs are, of course, fresh and written just real recently. And so I don't know how to explain it other than that. We did our best shot, and we feel real good with the record.
Well, we've got Peter Rivera with us today. He's released a long-awaited, brand-new solo album. It's called "It Is What It Is," and how does the music that you guys put together on this album? What was the process like? Because you mentioned there the process that you did with Rare Earth. What was the process when you guys put this music together? Did you take some pieces from the Rare Earth, kind of the way that you guys used to put things together, and do it with this, or how did you do that?
No. Well, I would sit down, and like I was telling you before, I would hammer out what I could, and do the vocal and write the song. And then Dave would get inspired by the song, and then we would both, put together ideas for, hey, the guitar. We had a guitar guy doing this kind of a feel, a bass player doing this kind of feel. We didn't have everybody all in the room at once. We did with Rare Earth.
Yeah.
But there were many nights with Rare Earth where it took us 8-10 hours to get one track.
Wow.
And, that was